All right, Dylan.
Yeah.
You give up on your lifelong dream to be a tap dancer on Broadway.
How did you know?
I know you very well. I've lived with you for years. I know everything about you.
But I've never admitted that to anybody.
I know.
Nor have I ever practiced.
Well, I do read your diary.
Or try to practice.
I read your diary every morning. So you have given up on that dream in exchange for the most delicious tea known to any mortal creatures. Ooh. You lift this ambrosia-like liquid up to your face and experience true bliss for the first time as a result of this nectar.
Mm-hmm.
And then Daniel, the hot drink swiper, snags it out of nowhere and downs it
Daniel,
all in one gulp.
This happens. He's so consistent.
Daniel's always getting in on our drinks.
Swiping my drinks.
Best thing ever or worst thing ever?
Oh, I mean, definitely the worst.
Yeah, it's not great when Daniel shows up.
It's not great when Daniel shows up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, here's the problem with this.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I had my one sip. That's great.
You had your one sip.
I gave up my dream for this sip of beauty.
Yeah, and it was worth it.
Yeah, but that was worth it. Yeah, but I had to watch Daniel the beer swiper totally, like, disrespect it.
He didn't even enjoy it.
Not
he didn't even
try.
take time to enjoy it.
Just put it down.
He just threw it right down.
Like a room temperature PSL.
Like it was a shot of C-tier tequila. Just threw it down.
Oh, let's start the show. Well, howdy there. Welcome to Worst Thing Ever.
With Dylan and Drew.
I am your best friend, Dylan.
Ooh, you know I'm that worst friend, Drew.
Dude, you know.
You know I'm that worst friend.
You're just the terrible person.
A fun time comedy podcast in which we separate everything into its rightful place.
Yeah, best thing ever, worst thing ever. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Nothing else in between. All right. So this week, we're going to be talking about hot drinks.
We're going to be talking about the hottest of drinks.
Talk about them hot drinks.
So, you know what drinks I like?
All of them.
That's true, but you want to know drinks I really like?
Anything with whipped cream on it.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, not anything with whipped cream on it. Like I don't want to drink cyanide with a nice whipped topping.
You like
That's still gonna be bad.
You like liquefied brownies.
I do. That does sound good.
Yeah, I know you. I know how you operate.
Yeah, my nickname in high school was Insatiable. And college, and now.
And still today, and on your epitaph. So, right off the bat, we got a cool fun time hot drink segment. Bringing you the hot drink watch
So
to the minute.
Drew, you know this. One of our favorite things to do.
Yes.
Is to find terrible, trendy internet quizzes.
Trendy internet quizzes.
Which are just... Okay,
a beautiful depiction of your inner soul.
That's not what I was going to say.
Your true nature, yes.
No.
Well, that's not what you're going to say, but it is what you meant.
No, I was going to say they're extremely frustrating. But
why? Because they're so true and they make you confront things about yourself that before just like laid hidden beneath you, like secrets that you wouldn't even admit to yourself.
Yes, Drew. Truly, it makes me stare into the void.
Yes, and
I am rolling my eyes.
It makes
very
you look
hard at
into the void and recognize that you do in fact have a crush on Professor Oak from Pokemon.
BuzzFeed, what are you doing to me? No, so I usually like finding my terrible trendy internet quizzes on BuzzFeed, as do most people.
Yes, of course.
But I found one that I saved in my back pocket just for this episode.
And now you're pulling it out.
Now
Here it comes in the back, out of the back pocket.
You know it's from Cosmo.
Cosmopolitan.
You know it's from that good mag.
So I'm
Cosmo.
I'm already psyched. I'm already ready. Dylan, tell me what this quiz is.
Okay, so this quiz, special hot drinks edition.
Hot drinks edition.
That train really enjoys it.
Here it comes.
All right. Which Starbucks drink are you?
I've already got an idea, but let's just run through this and you tell me what I am.
Are you ready for this truth bomb?
Absolutely.
Are you ready for this eventual truth bomb?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Drew, question number 1.
Yes.
How important is Instagram to your life?
Ooh, not very.
Okay. You get a bunch of options. Option 1. I can't eat or drink anything without spending 30 minutes staging the perfect photo of it.
So not that one.
I post occasionally, but there's too much pressure for it to look perfect. I take quick pictures and throw filters on them. I don't really care how perfect they look.
That one.
I'm going to keep going, though.
Okay.
I have an Instagram, but I just use it to look at what other people are posting.
Okay, still.
And finally, I never go on Instagram.
All right, still the third one.
The third one. All right, picking that one. Question number 2. Drew, how tired are you?
Always.
I literally can't because I'm so tired.
Yep.
I am a capital N nap, capital Q queen.
I don't want to hear anything else. It's nap queen. It's nap queen. Don't even tell me what the other options are because I don't want to know. I don't care.
Right,
it's nap queen.
You are a nap queen.
I am a nap queen.
I see. All right. Question.
I have new slippies. Don't worry. I still have my old ones, listeners, valuable listeners. I still have my old slippies that I love, but I have new ones, and they do say on them in just like big pink cursive lettering, nap queen.
So, do you have to like switch them out so that you don't upset your old slippies?
Yeah,
so they don't feel left out?
Well, I'll take different ones depending on the night. I'll like switch it. One night I wear one, next night I wear the other, and I'll just like whisper to them like, you are my favorite. Don't tell the other pair, but you guys are my favorites. And then I do the same thing the next week, and I'm like, don't tell the other pair, but you're my favorites. You're the true nap queens.
So I assume that they hate each other.
Oh,
essentially.
absolutely. There's a big rift.
Man, they're gonna be fighting over that.
And neither one believes the
Iron
other. So
Throne real
neither
soon.
one believes the other one. So like, even if they did tell the other that I said they're my favorite, they wouldn't believe it.
It's true.
So
All right,
it's fine.
question
Yes.
number 3.
Number 3.
How much caffeine do you drink on the reg?
Enough.
Number 1.
Yes.
The limit does not exist.
Not that one.
And an infinite limit.
Not that one because that would be wild, and I'm not that rowdy.
Yes. It depends on the day, really.
I'm a rowdy boy, but not that rowdy.
Okay. 1 cup does the trick. I drink coffee as a social thing with my friends and coworkers, and I'm always energized. I don't need caffeine. There were several exclamation points on that.
Yeah, I'd say it depends on the day because sometimes I got those wild days, got those raunchy days where I'm just like, yeah, I gotta get that ready. I'm about to go out and see some horses today. About to go out, and you mean like those days when I'm about to go out to the farm and see some horses, you know I gotta be ready. You know I gotta be prepared with all that energy for those horses. Tell me, Dylan, when am I not seeing horses? You know about
right now.
You know all about my horse love and just how much I'm just like a fiend for those equines, and I just like I try to get out there on that track as often as possible and just see them horses.
Okay, question number 4.
Yes,
What is your go-to look?
stylish.
Number 1.
Great. Drop dead.
Ripped jeans and a graphic tee.
A tooched booch is my.
What is a tooched booch?
If I have to explain it, then you don't deserve the information.
I see. All right. Ripped jeans and a graphic tee. Yoga pants and a baseball cap.
That one.
That's half right. Mini skirt and a crop top. Leather pants and booties. And boyfriend jeans and heels.
Yep, boyfriend jeans and heels. Boyfriend jeans and heels. That's it. Yeah.
Are you on that comfort cutie?
I'm on that comfort cutie look. Let me tell you all about that comfort cutie look, Dylan. So here's what it is. You got those jeans that like are just like they're not slim fit at all. Like they're definitely like giving you some room to breathe.
Like boot cut.
They're like boot cut, but like don't get me wrong, they're still cute. They are still looking right, and you're just like, yeah, they're not too washed because like that's not in these days. You got to be kidding me. But they're still loose fitting because they're boyfriend jeans. And yeah, you're just gonna like tuck your cami into that and just be ready to go out there on that day. Yeah. Go out there and get that grind going.
What kind of heels are you usually on?
The type of heels I'm on, good. Good heels, great heels.
Okay,
really,
time number
really
2
nice heels.
for me rolling my eyes during this episode.
My good heels with my
Good brand good heels?
My good brand good heels.
I see. Okay, great.
Barack Obama makes them. I love them.
Question number 5. What is a Starbucks beverage to you?
A mistake.
It's a beverage.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's an accessory.
No.
It's something I need when I'm tired.
No.
It's an overrated drink.
That one.
It's an Instagram prop.
It's an overrated drink. I'm not a Starbucks boy.
Not a Starbucks boy?
I'm not a Starbucks boy.
Why are you not a Starbucks boy?
Because, like, I'm a coffee snob, Dylan.
That's true. You are a coffee
snob. They pay me
snob.
money to go up and describe coffees as being juicy with a raspberry hint. Like, that's what they tell me to do. And I go out and, like, what? I'm going to get this, like, bland-ass Spro from Starbucks. And what I'm going to say, it tastes like medicine.
What would you say are the taste notes of
Starbucks
like
espresso?
a Pike's Place.
Pike's Place?
Starbucks.
Pike's Place is like the best they got. Water?
Okay.
Water.
Tasting that water.
With a hint of dirt.
Wow. We are never getting sponsored by Starbucks. All right,
That's
question
fine.
number 6. How basic do you consider yourself to be? Number 1, on a scale of 0...
I'd say I got a pH level of 14.
Sure. All right, begrudged high five. All right, fine.
All right, so you're saying?
Okay, number 1. On a scale of 0 to Lauren Conrad, I am Lauren Conrad.
I don't know who
Lauren
Lauren
Conrad.
I have no clue who Lauren Conrad
Okay,
is.
I honestly don't either.
Yeah.
Next one. On a scale of 0 to Lauren Conrad, I am 0.
Nope, still don't know. Still have no clue what this reference level is.
Yeah, I don't either. The only basic thing I like is Starbucks. I don't pay attention to titles. And
That one. I'm not into labels.
I don't know. This
yeah.
one maybe. This is in all caps. I'm not basic, okay?
I'm not basic, okay? I'm not into labels. No, that
Trying real hard.
It's that second to last one. I'm not into labels. Give me that one.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. I really want to sample this train and use it as like a ba.
It's the new version of a
It's the new foghorn.
yeah. All right. So, are there any more questions?
Yes, but hold on.
No, Dylan, you're ruining our good. We put all this work into our art. We put all this work into our art, and now you're just dumping trapaholics all over it.
Hey man, my vision cannot be explained by modern art.
All
right,
a true
pick one.
visionary.
Question 7, pick one.
Pick one.
Coffee,
Yeah.
tea, water, soda, wine.
Water.
Oh, that's so boring.
Yeah, you live with me.
Maybe you are basic.
How much water Dylan, how much water do I drink every day? Always. That's how much. Always is the amount of water I drink.
That's true. Question number 8. How hot are you?
Very.
I am so sweaty right now. I am shivering underneath a blanket. So cold.
I'm a portable sauna. I'm so sweaty.
It's true. If it's 20 degrees outside, I will still be
It's
hot.
like I've been chilling right in front of that radiator.
It's either super hot or super cold, never comfortable. And my body temperature is pretty normal.
Dylan, you already know what I'm going to say.
So sweaty.
I'm so sweaty.
All right. Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
Question number 9.
Hit me with that.
If you could, and let me get through all of these.
Hit me with that number 9. Hit me with that number 9.
If you could only use one emoji for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
what would it be?
All right, what do we got here?
We've got praise hands.
It's praise hands.
We've got lady with arm on the side who's just looking like whatever, sort of like
yes.
the half shrug.
Yes, sassy lady arm.
Sassy lady arm, exactly. You have coffee, obviously.
Yes.
You have heart eyes.
Hard eyes, yeah.
And you have winky face with tongue out.
Here's the thing is, I think I'm a hard eyes boy living a praise hands life.
That is very true. Honestly, jokes aside, that's very
A
true.
hard eyes boy living a praise hands life with a tinge of sassy lady hand, just like
Yeah.
thrown in the mix.
That's pretty much you.
So I think, but the one that I think praise hands because I just like to respond to everything with that.
All right. Question number 10. What's your preferred workout? You cannot pull me away from the bar. Cycling classes give me life. I'm a big runner. Yoga, for sure. And does walking to Starbucks count as exercise?
Does solving a puzzle in a Sonic the Hedgehog game count as a workout?
Are there puzzles in Sonic the Hedgehog games?
I mean, you have to figure out how to go the fastest without running into the things, so I guess like that's a little bit of a puzzle platformer, right?
My puzzle would be more how did Sonic 2006 happen?
Just pick whichever one you think is the closest to that, and we'll just go with that.
So, yoga? No, I'm
Yoga,
a big runner.
Yoga.
I'm a big runner.
Big runner.
Big runner, yeah.
Just going real fast.
Yeah.
I'm a real speedster. I'm a
speedster.
speed demon.
All
I'm a
right.
nap queen and a speed demon, all in one small package.
Question number 11.
Yeah.
What is your favorite hairstyle? Hairstyle.
My favorite hairstyle.
Your favorite Harry Styles.
Yeah, my favorite Harry Styles is I don't like these knockoff ones that the media is trying to sell me. Give me the original.
All right, number 1, blowout. Number 2, messy bun.
I don't know
Number
what either of
3,
these mean.
Fishtail braid. Number
Nope,
4,
I don't know what
beach
any of these
waves.
mean.
Number 5, whatever works with my dry shampoo. This is very applicable to us in our lives right now.
I'd say beach waves. I'm a beach waves boy.
Drew?
When you look at me, yeah.
What are beach waves?
When you look at me, don't you just think like, now this is a man who just reminds me of the Alolan style Doug Trio.
Is that what beach waves are?
Probably.
Okay.
Why not? It's the Hanson look.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, yeah, beach waves.
All right, so beach waves. I'm a beach waves boy.
Yeah. Just so you know, that does not look like your hair at all.
That's fine.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, it looks like my soul.
All right.
Yes?
You are
Yeah.
cold brew.
Oh, I'm cold brew.
You're not about
Ooh, I'm
labels.
expensive and concentrated.
You're not about labels or things being more complicated than necessary. You appreciate
I don't know, I
things
did study philosophy,
for what
so.
they are and can't help if sometimes you eye roll at the person who has an extremely complicated order. You just want your coffee, and you know that no morning is ever complete without a cold brew. Cold brew, that's what you are. So now we're going to have to call you that forever? That's
Yeah,
your new
now my
nickname?
new name is Cold Brew.
Hashtag cold brew. Hashtag Drew is cold brew.
Giving up the name Snazzy Carlisle and moving on to a new moniker, which is Cold Brew. Cold Brew Carlisle. Can I be Cold Brew Carlisle?
If you go into rap, are you going to be MC Cold Brew?
Cold Brew Carlisle. No, Cold Brew Carlisle
MC
works
Cold
way
Brew
better than
MC Cold Brew Carlisle?
No, okay, no.
No.
Dylan, let's move on to our main segment.
Let's do it.
Best thing ever, worst thing ever. So right off the bat, I got a question for you.
Hit me.
So I'm taking you back in time.
Okay.
A couple hundred years.
Do we have a time machine?
Like 300 years. No. We're just running real fast in the opposite direction. We're going back into the past, all the way into the year 17 something. When the Boston Tea Party is happening.
Ooh. My favorite historical travesty.
Travesty.
That's a lot of good tea, man.
Like, we wouldn't have it still. Like,
It's a lot of good tea.
the loss of tea in any timeline is a really upsetting event for Dylan Roth.
What a tragedy.
So,
Someone just like accidentally brews the wrong kind
All right.
and throws a tea bag away. Oh, just horrible.
well, I've got good news, Dylan.
Sure.
You can prevent this.
Oh.
But only if you give them an alternative to tea to throw in the harbor. What is the worst alternative to tea that they could
Really?
throw
Okay, the
in
worst
the Boston
one.
Harbor? Yeah.
Red Bull.
Yeah. Because
Let's go with Red Bull. Yeah.
Yeah, because the fish are just going to get so
Dude,
hyped.
but think about the shark attacks that
Think
are going to
about those-
happen afterwards.
Because those sharks they're going to be seeing red, so to speak, and they are also going to have wings now, and also they're going to be just like really hyped.
This is the third eye roll I've
They're
given
just
you
gonna
in
be
the last 20
They're just
minutes.
gonna be buffed up real big after this. So basically, we're taking it back to another fish crimes where we're beefing up these fish real good, and we're just sending them after these poor sailors. Yeah, this is pretty bad.
So I'll say this. So 3 bad things are going to happen.
Yeah, 3
One,
bad things.
Shark attacks.
3-step plan for this. Shark attacks
Exactly.
is number 1.
2, weird fish migrations, which
Weird fish
means that
migrations.
less fish are going to get caught.
Yes.
And 3, the fish that are caught are going to have Red Bull inside of them. So whenever you eat them,
Then
you're going to go crazy.
Yeah,
you're
gonna
gonna
go
crazy with not only Red Bull, but also weird fish hormones and
Yeah,
junk, which
the
means you're going to start
'cause it's gonna be some
like
fish
eating
mutations.
people.
Yeah.
You're going to start eating people, and then all of a sudden you've got the death of America.
Yeah, well, that's what they always say is like, drink Red Bull. Drink Red Bull. It gets you seeing red, and you just get in a real big bloodlust.
Yeah, that's it. That's
So,
exactly it.
That's what I always hear about Red Bull. At least I'm pretty sure that's where mad cow disease comes from.
From Red Bull?
Yes,
What would you say is the best?
the best one. I'm gonna take you on a journey. Take you on another journey.
Okay.
Any
way you want it,
that's the way you need it. Any way you want it.
All right, tell me about this journey. All right, Drew, the bid is passed. The bid is passed.
All right, so the bid is passed, and I've loaded you up. I've loaded you up into my mom's SUV, and I'm just taking us on a drive down to the harbor. And
Sure.
what's this? We've paused, and I'm pulling out several crates. Just go ahead. Why don't you go ahead and open those crates?
Are we doing like a role playing thing?
Yeah,
right
we're
now?
doing a role play.
Okay, who are you?
I'll be Cold Brew Carlisle.
Okay.
I'm Cold Brew
Who
Carlisle.
am
You are Snazzy Jeff.
Snazzy Jeff.
Snazzy Jeff.
Sweet. Okay.
You got to take on the Snazzy title once Snazzy Carlisle gave it up.
I'm
So
okay with
you
that.
are now the snazzy. You are the snazziest one in the group.
Gotcha.
So we've pulled up, and I'm pulling out some crates from the back of my mom's SUV,
All right.
and we're at the Boston Harbor.
And I open them up.
Yeah.
Hey, man, what's in these crates?
Oh, here, don't tell anybody, but they're Gregory's mixtapes. It's my cousin Gregory. It's all of his mixtapes and the hard drive with all of the final mixes on them. Yeah, it's every copy. We need to get rid of these before the world sees them.
Not MC Grizzy.
MC Grizzly. We need to do away with these before he leaks them out into the world, before he can post it on DatPiff.
Not DatPiff.
Not on DatPiff, not on Hypebeast, not today. So yeah, the best thing is to throw
that crap is gonna find its way to SoundCloud somehow.
The best thing is to throw every copy of your cousin's new mixtape into the Boston Harbor.
Oh man!
Just before he can. Yeah, I mean, it's like what it is it's really like audio terrorism.
And also, I would say, MC Grizzy, he's really in with the king. The king of England, loves your 13-year-old cousin, MC Grizzy.
Elvis.
Yeah, so the fact that you are throwing all of these is truly an act.
It is a big
of rebellion against the empire.
Yeah. So, two birds, one stone, starting a new revolution against Britain, which is super needed these days. Everyone knows it. I know it. You know it. Everyone knows we need to revolt. Yeah, that's that word. That's that good word. Revolt from Britain anew. And also just saving everyone from the nightmare experience that would be Grizzy's mixtape.
It's true.
Dylan, what would be... I got another alternative question.
Sure.
So, you're picking up a PSL from Starbucks because
Good
I know
old
how...
pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah, I know how you roll.
White girl at heart.
So you're picking up...
can't even.
You're picking...
Hashtag cannot even.
Cannot even. So you're picking up a pumpkin spice latte, but here's the thing. Once you get it, you realize, whoa. This isn't pumpkin spice. This is something else. What is that best vegetable alternative to put in a pumpkin spice latte?
Oh, I love that. Oh, man. I don't even think this is funny. The best vegetable alternative in a PSL would be sweet potato.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
Because I actually think that would be really good.
That would be pretty good,
Because sweet potato is essentially vegetable candy as it is. So it's pumpkin spice latte is pretty unhealthy. Sweet potatoes, pretty healthy. So,
I guess.
sweet potatoes are good for you.
I don't know anything about them, to be honest.
They're considered to be pretty dang good for you.
To be fair, I don't know how healthy it's going to be once it makes its way through the...
Hey, man, if you want to put
through
some
the powers that be.
If you want to put some caramel drizzle on that, you go for it to your heart's content. I just know it's going to be ever so slightly
Nothing like
better
sweet
than a
potatoes
PSL.
with caramel on them. That's what I always hear.
You can have some marshmallows then.
True.
Some marshmallows.
Some marshmallows.
Exactly. What would you say is the worst vegetable alternative for a PSL?
Cabbage.
Ooh.
Just get some good cabbage. Some good cabbage up in there, tasting real
Okay,
watery.
wait, is it
tasting like a leaf?
Is it raw cabbage or is it boiled cabbage?
I think either way. Have you ever had a positive experience with cabbage?
No.
Yeah, not necessarily. Or maybe just actual uncooked broccoli. That's just broccoli bits just kind of grated into it.
I'm breaking our logic because we're giving it a bunch of answers, but also pickle spice latte.
Ooh, pickle spice latte. Yes.
That sounds.
Yes.
That actually sounds. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like something that you would get in the Chicago White Sox stadium.
It really does. It'd be it's a delicacy. It's a Chicago delicacy. It's terrible, is what
That's
it is.
Yeah. Horrifying. Drew, I have a third question
That
for
is
you.
wild. That is truly wild.
I don't understand why we even do this show if you're going to act like that. What are you doing? Why are you...
I'm just trying to note how extremely impressed I am with our segues.
Do you not believe in me?
It's not that
Do
I
you
don't...
not believe me that I can come up with questions on my own? I can do this on my own. I don't need you, Drew.
Okay, so...
You're dead weight to me.
All right, well then just ask yourself this question.
Okay, fine.
Just
Hey,
go for
Dylan.
it. Yeah.
Hey, Dylan, what would you say is the best setting to spill coffee in your body? Yeah. I don't need you. Like, like you're around a place and you have a thing of coffee and you spill it on your shirt. What would be the best place to spill it on your shirt? I'm definitely going to have to go with a Spartan race.
A Spartan race.
A Spartan race. You know
now,
what Spartan races
what is
are?
a Spartan? Are we talking about Halo? Like
Spartan races are basically extremely insane obstacle courses.
Okay.
And they're all through mud. So you're doing a bunch of random crap and you got to be real fit. And also it's muddy. And basically you're going to be brown no matter what happens. So like spilling coffee on you ain't going to do nothing. You're good. You got the energy you need. You got some brown on your shirt to start. You can go forth, get muddy. You could even poop yourself. It'll be fine.
You could even poop yourself. Like,
No one would
whatever.
know.
No one would know at the Spartan race. Certainly not.
Absolutely not. I'm going to begrudgingly ask you this. What would the worst place to spill your coffee on your body be?
I'd say the International Space Station, because the slightest sign of weakness will get you kicked off the project for good.
Why?
And these ruthless NASA scientists are just going to throw you out the airlock. Have you never toured NASA? These are some meatheads.
Have you?
It's just a bunch of meathead.
Bunch of thugs?
Yeah, a bunch of douchebags. It's just like,
God, those douchebag rocket scientists.
first mistake and your last, bucko. I tell you what.
I
You
swear.
make that mistake, you drop some coffee on there like, perhaps we were a little short-sighted in putting you on this project because it seems like you can't do basic tasks.
And then they just dump you above
And
China.
then they just dump you, not even above China. They're just going to dump you right into some just like floating debris that's just orbiting. And I guess that's the last time anyone ever heard of Snazzy Jeff, huh?
I wouldn't make that mistake.
Never. Not now that you know.
Drew.
Not now that you know.
Drew,
Yeah.
how long have you known me?
How long have we been alive? About 12 years, I think.
23,
So I think
but
in
that's
all
not
of
correct.
I think in all of our 12 years, like we were side by side on the baby gurneys. We were side by side on
I think the
those
word you're
beautiful
going for
baby
is
gurneys.
cribs.
No, those baby gurneys. We were side by side in the hospital on our baby gurneys, and like we just looked over. And we both immediately thought in perfect English, "We are going to be the best of friends forever." I know it.
So in that span of time,
Yes.
have you ever known me to spill anything on me?
When
The
spooked.
answer is no.
When
the
spooked,
answer
yes.
is no. The answer is never. I've never spilled anything. I've never done anything wrong. I am a perfect human being. I truly have made no mistakes.
This is true. I have noticed that about you.
Just recently.
I didn't really think about it for a long time. And then recently I was like, you know what? Dylan's never done a mishap. He's never done an accident.
Except for that time I had a house.
Well, there was that time.
There was the one time, but that actually turned
that
out
was not
good.
an accident. That was calculated.
All right, Drew. I have a fourth question.
Hit
for
me
you.
with that good loud.
So I can ask you a fourth question. I'm allowed.
Yes, you're allowed now.
Yes.
I've gotten over my pretensions.
Good. So, taking you back to the ancient times.
Oh, once again.
Oh, I mean, like, the 1700s were not ancient times.
The
That was a
ancient
couple-
times.
that
The
was a
days
couple
of
years
our
ago.
forefathers. Yes.
A couple of years ago. The 1700s.
A couple of years ago. Just like a few days back.
Yeah. So are you familiar with King Midas?
Yes, I am.
Story of King Midas, basically, king.
Trust the Midas touch. He fixes tires.
He also turns things to gold
Oh, wow.
without realizing it. Or I suppose he does realize it, but he tries to turn stuff to gold and
Yeah.
everything turns to gold and blah, 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 You get it. You've been in an English class.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have done that.
So, what would you say would be the best situation in which you have the Midas ability to turn anything you touch into hot cocoa?
Probably in the middle of like a Signs style alien invasion.
Interesting.
So just like
oh God, are you going to be humanity's first line of defense?
Yes, I am humanity's first line of defense. Me. Carlisle. And they're just gonna drop me in, and I'm gonna have to get my
Cold brew Carlisle.
and then I'm gonna have to get my sneak in real good, like really up that stealth.
I was gonna say you're gonna really get that stealth.
So I'm gonna have
your
to
Skyrim.
I'm really have to
level
be
up.
out there grinding it as far as that stealth goes, and
You're also gonna just be out there grinding, like
I'm just gonna have to get out on those
distracting those aliens with your
out on
dance
those
moves.
clubs, just like really just grinding up on them. Then they're just like, oh, how can I kill these people when they just like get me so hot?
Yeah, and then you touch them from behind, and they turn
and
into
then
a
they
small
turn it
puddle
and then
of hot
into
cocoa.
and then they turn into cocoa. And first off, two great things about this: invasion problem gone.
True. Plus, they would also probably think that all humans had this ability.
They probably would, yes.
If you're the first line of defense,
we didn't take this into our calculations when we decided to attack Earth. And other thing is that hot chocolate prices way down. Because there's so much of it now. So it's so cheap to get a hot chocolate. It'd be great.
It's already pretty cheap to get a hot chocolate.
Yeah, but now it'd be even better.
Okay, so you're basically saying you're going to single-handedly save the hearth.
I'm going to save the whole hearth.
Single-handedly save the earth, and you're also going to save everyone like a couple of cents.
A couple of cents on hot chocolate.
Awesome.
Yes, which is really great. Not on whipped cream. Dylan, what would you say is the worst situation? Which to have a Midas-like ability to turn everything you touch into hot chocolate.
I'm going to probably go with when you just need caffeine and you order a coffee from your local Starbucks because you're going to touch it and it's going to immediately turn into hot chocolate. There's a darker reason of why this sucks. Obviously you can never have caffeine again.
Yeah.
The real reason is you will now die of dehydration within 7 days.
Yeah, that part's, well, I mean, there's got to be some water in there.
No, I mean, there's some water in there, but every single time something touches your lips, it's going to turn to hot cocoa.
It's going to be so unfortunate, but think it's going to be
on sugar syrup.
But it's going to be so great for like every wall you touch is going to just crumble into hot cocoa, which means like, hey, goodbye glass ceiling. See you later. You're melted now.
I was gonna say you're not even cracking the glass ceiling. It's just
you are dissolving it.
You are dissolving it. It is raining on the earth, on all of womankind.
It's rain and oppression. Oh no,
it's raining.
Yeah, I guess this is a good
Sexism.
situation for it to be raining. Like this is a situation where it's raining former oppression and it's gone now.
Right.
The other good thing about this is that you're gonna look so adorable because you're walking everywhere with your hot cocoa. It's just like, hey there, got some coffee? Mm-hmm. Oh no, I got just some hot cocoa.
I mean, here's the problem with it though. Mm-hmm. If you touch it, wouldn't the cup also turn to hot cocoa?
Yeah. So, well, the good thing though is that eventually you'll lose all sensory, like all your nerves in your hands will just die real quick. So then it won't hurt you anymore. Mm-hmm.
This sounds like a horrible deal.
Yeah. Well, say hello to being a barista. Oh, did you like being able to feel things with your hands? That's nice. How about instead?
I'm so sorry about your curse.
How about instead everything feels numb to you?
Your hands, your feet, your grip on life,
your emotions.
An understanding of your purpose and meaning and existence.
All right. Thanks for listening to the show.
I just don't know anymore, Drew. Mm-hmm. Do you ever think about just lying there and never getting up again?
Well, I did study philosophy for 4 years, so no, I haven't.
I feel like that, like the obvious result of studying philosophy for 4 years would just be, okay, I can't do anything.
No.
All action hurts.
Yeah. So I've never had that happen to me. I'm not really sure where you're coming from there, Dylan. Oh well.
Never had an existential crisis?
Not once.
Not even once.
Not even a moment. Not even for a second. All right. Thanks everyone for listening to the show.
Come and like us on Facebook. Mm-hmm. Come and follow us on Twitter and Snapchat at Worst Pod Ever. We tweet some good tweets. We snap some good snaps.
We do those good tweets. We do those good snaps.
Also, if you got a question for us, please ask it use the hashtag WTEPod. That is
TE Pod
TE
on
Pod.
Twitter.com. Or if you don't have Twitter or Facebook or something, just shoot us an email at worstingeverpodcast@gmail.com. Find us on iTunes, Stitcher, wherever the heck you get your dang podcast. Sorry to swear, everyone.
Yeah, and also it would be so helpful if you guys wouldn't mind giving us a ranking, a rating.
A ranking, yes.
And giving as many stars as you feel, we deserve. It helps people to come find us.
Mm-hmm. And if you do send in a question, get on the show, we'll put you up on the wall of buddies, and we'll be sending you something, a little some in the mail. All right. Thank you for listening, everyone. This has been Worst Thing Ever with Dylan and Drew.
We still got one last thing.
Oh, you're right. We got that rating. Yeah, David Roth rating.
Yes. So our ranking, which is how confused will David Roth, my father, be after listening to this episode? We're just basically saying how reference heavy is this episode. I'm going to give it this a solid 2.
Yeah, I think he's going to get this one.
He's going to get this one
I'll
just
match
fine.
you on 2. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
we
cool.
talked about the Boston Harbor. He knows that.
He knows about the Boston Harbor.
Won't know what
He knows
DAP
history.
is, but whatever.
It's true.
All
He
right.
might know what the phrase MC means. I'm not sure. I'm kind of 50-50 on that.
Michael Kors.
Michael Kors, exactly.
All right, this has been Worst Thing Ever with Dylan and Drew.
Oh, man, I'm your best friend, Dylan.
I'm not worst friend, Drew.
Just Google it.